We can't schedule, can we?
We can't. We're bad at things. We cannot the scheduling. There you go.
Even though we should be scheduled.
We should be schedulizationing the schedule so we can schedule schedularly. There you go.
Yes, let's go with that.
What does that mean? I'll let you all decide, because I don't know.
Welcome back to the Caligula 2 effect.
And we are the two toys that play the things with the stuff, and things happen.
And we're here to do main plot at last.
Main plot, yay!
Or are we?
Or in before we get distracted by more side quests, and then like 3 hours later, we were supposed to advance the main plot, weren't we? And it's like,
Yes, about that, there is one thing I want to check. Lol, Lamau. There was a random waypoint marker I saw one last time that I looked and thought, is it important? And we're doing other things at the time. So let's double check it. Intermediary. Do I have it?
let's find out.
I guess not.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Never mind.
We just simply don't have it. So where do we find intermediary?
Oh well, okay, nothing here. Back to what we were doing.
This was just a intermission at the very start, which I guess is not really an intermission because it's supposed to be like somewhere in the middle.
Anyway, yes, let's explore the altar gardens.
This is fine.
Which is just, you know, side-eyeing that name of the song.
Yeah. That said, this is a pretty garden though.
Anyway, these are level 9, we can just mash through them. Don't walk out of the way.
That is very rude to walk out of the way of an attack. You're not allowed to do that.
What's it gonna do? Apparently nothing.
It tried to do something, but wasn't particularly successful. Our tank was tanking valiantly as usual.
Oh, okay.
Just some nice fluffy pancakes. Sunday afternoon.
Is this what we need?
Maybe?
Sunflex.
Grants Sunflect.
No.
It is not what we need. It does give more HP though, which is quite nice.
They're doing the flips and the stylish twirls as usual.
Channeling that inner Joker energy.
I was about to say, who does she think she is, Juro?
I think so. To be fair, if Juro was in like a more action RPG, that would basically just be his moveset though. He'd be doing a lot of flips and twirls and spins and that. Just very acrobatic, very showy. That's his style. Soul in.
Soul in?
Soul in, as opposed to soul out.
Yeah, preferably.
Which I think would cause a lot of... Yeah.
Yeah, preferably keep it in then out.
Yeah, that would cause some problems.
Soul in. Fully speed and 2 HP to an ally. That's pretty good.
We all know that those SP recovery items, especially full ones, are pretty much a treasure unto themselves. Unless they're more common in this game.
I don't know if I've found any SP healing so far, because healing SP is an action you take, but it's only for that character. HP needs to heal between each battle, but it's actually quite easy to run out SP in one battle. You know, you're spinning
So-
a tune. You end up spinning a tune just to recover it.
So Soul In is actually pretty good for, like, say, boss battles that
Yeah.
you're expecting a
Longer,
long-term
battle.
fight.
手加減はしない
Oh, okay. Actually, I thought I could just jump straight across, but no, it's actually a full.
一気に片付けよ
Something about water hazard.
Yeah.
う全力でいく
I thought I could just jump across the other side, but it's actually facing a more water. That is.
Right.
I'm sure there's some sense in that sentence somewhere.
Yeah. I didn't, like, it kind of just went through my head there. I just was, like, half paying attention to that sentence.
There's room.
There is room, it's true. It can fit in there.
Again, words is hard. Head full of air. Empty, etc.
No thoughts. No thoughts, head empty. I think for now we can kind of just level up whatever, but at some point we're probably gonna have to consider, like, builds and stuff.
Yeah.
We're not there yet, but I imagine we're not too far off either.
We're cleaning so many items, we just barely use them in battle.
As a counterpoint that we've generally not needed to, except for, like, that one fight. That was a spicy one. But other than that, we've been pretty good, actually. I feel like it's just not really something we run into as a problem, typically.
Shut up.
Ah yes, tropey dungeon puzzles, huh?
You're the AI, you should understand this stuff. It's logic stuff. Things. Do your AI brain things.
Exactly.
Fine. I guess it's all on us then.
As if there was any surprise, right?
Sasara?
Sastra, are you okay over there? Goodness.
Oh, they're both in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Bit more of an open dungeon than the last one, which was just kind of straight paths everywhere.
Straight paths. This is a bit more like labyrinthy, which I guess would make sense for how hedge mazes exist in gardens, so maybe they want to evoke a bit more of that.
Nope.
Or I might just be reading too much into it.
Okay, that explains that then. We can't actually go this way. It's watered.
Right, that's probably why we just were like, oh, that's not a way through. Let's just go elsewhere. Probably.
Who designed this garden?
I don't know.
Sasara.
Sasra, did you... Did you do this?
Oh, she's fine now. She was having a moment again.
Maybe her and gardens don't really mix. There might be a little bit of a suspicion there.
Her pathfinding gets hay fever. It's already dead, Aderyn. I think you're fine.
But Aderyn wants to make sure it's extra dead. We have established her backstory, at least in another universe, where that feels like something she would do. Just to really demonstrate her true power. It's like, I'm all powerful. Even in death, I will kick your butt. However, I do think, like, regardless, because she's in a world where everyone looks at her as basically just a dumb child and should just go play with her gyms. You know, go get those badges. Don't need to save the world from world-ending cataclysms or anything like that, and basically being constantly underestimated alongside no agency would probably make her just so done with everything. Basically culminating in a I don't care attitude, I'll just do it anyway. Just because.
Something to that effect anyway.
Something like that. I think that'd be like an organic development, maybe, for her.
And we still haven't established whether this is same Aderyn, but near enough.
Near enough. If this is a different Aderyn, well, we'll have to consider how different this Aderyn is and why.
We'll work it out whenever we get a backstory to the protagonist, if we do at all, because I don't know how much we're going to get into the main character's backstory before we do.
Yeah.
Because since she's a self-insert, well not self-insert, a blank slate character, they probably don't have a backstory.
No.
And you just gotta work it out yourself.
Yeah. Basically, it's your standard typical, like, protagonist with an ambiguous backstory, and they're just basically like a blank slate to insert yourself into. Like, basically, they don't give much characterization to your character so that you can play the character you want and play the character as you feel.
All we've really done is hit that questionnaire at the start of the game, where Key is like, why are you here? What are you struggling with? Otherwise we don't have anything else to go on. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get a follow-up to that questionnaire at the start of the game, because they don't want to, like, place upon us a backstory we never planned for. But at the same time I would be kind of disappointed if we didn't get any sort of follow-up at all. Even just like some random dialogue here and there that reflects on what we chose.
Yeah. I'm hoping we get more as well.
Oh, okay, cutscene. But like,
Cutscene time.
enemy! Oh, cutscene. No, if you looked at the map you'd know that we've had to come around.
Exactly. Here we were breaking walls with, like, tropey dungeon puzzles, and it's just like, and we're not going to acknowledge the fact that we had to get all the way over here by going all the way around back to here so we can go do the thing.
Anyway, enemy. Yeah, there's an enemy around here that's level 30. Do we want to tank over that?
Because it doesn't matter if your opponent is like 3 times your level. If you put like 6 debuffs on them, it tends to lower their effectiveness pretty badly.
Counter. There we go.
So, standing a better chance of fighting these kinds of high-level enemies, because we were like, what, 9, 8 at the time? Something like that? As opposed to our current level. So it's quite a lot less daunting.
I just keep breaking it now, because I keep hitting its counters. Which is clearly the right way to do things, because look at its health.
Yeah, seriously. Insert something about, like, don't fight harder, fight smarter. There we go. Yeah, so it's just basically always having someone prepared to counter at all times, basically.
Look at her. She's about to give it another whack.
Whack.
Nope, and Gin's about to run. They're all about to run the XP.
Right, yeah. As we were mentioning, longer fights like these, we tend to run into the SP problem. Okay, we just probably need like whatever attack, and it's probably basically going to die at this point. There's not much strategizing to do at this point. It's just basically dead. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, that worked pretty well.
Nice. We did really good. So we get Chain Raid. Wow, look at that. We're already almost at level 17.
And still only gives us like 2 mastery points. Come on. I wish they gave us like 20. Just to speed up. Just to speed up these mastery gaining things a bit. Just a bit. Gives you more XP, but that's clearly not as important as the mastery points, given we can beat these things half their level.
Exactly. It's just unfortunate that it kind of doesn't really matter. It's nice seeing everyone's HP, like, well into the 1000 range.
I mean, it's not helpful when the stronger enemies do 700 damage, but...
It's not as helpful, no, is it?
Oh, hello.
Seize the moment. It's interesting that there's, like, character unique ones, so enhances early bird gets the worm.
Did I do? Well, it's just plain meta, so let's put it in.
Yeah. Seize the moment.
Oh, she gets defense up when she uses it. Which is good as the tank, obviously.
Of course.
Do not do that. Oh. Interesting freeze frame.
Oh,
It just as it stands up.
that's pretty funny looking. I like that. That's good.
He plays for dominance, except you're actually dying. It's already dead, it doesn't need to risk break.
It's just the meme of stop, it's already dead.
Poison blade resist. That's probably good. If I...
Something tells me if we ever get to a point where we're starting to run into a lot of dots, basically, like poison and bleed, good idea to bring that along.
Well, once we get this new party member, presumably, that means more people to master skills for. Ah, jeez.
Yeah. Fun.
Here to save the day.
Yeah. Cue the saving the day fanfare. Or music, either way. Are you the bad guy?
オブリガードの学士パンドラちゃんね。あまり手荒な真似はしたくないの。私たちは。
ちょっと待ちなさい。
Oh my god, what are you doing here?
Good question.
翔太さん。何ですかその変な格好は。校則違反です。
Shota, there's a time and a place.
Bunny, please. I know we've got like flowers growing into our chests and stuff, but that's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's like... Okay, first of all, you're not going to acknowledge that there's like, you know, the enemies around. You're just going to come over here and yell at us for not being in uniform? Really? That's what's bothering you here? Priorities, man.
刃物ぶっちぎりで校則違反じゃないですか。
Look, pal, we're not on school grounds. It does not matter.
Yeah. You can't.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Um,
Get,
yeah.
get,
That
no, get back in my body. You're.
I feel like Aderyn is like. I feel like Aderyn is like this close to being like shoved back into belly.
Oh, pal, why don't you just go sit down on the bench over there? We'll get to you
Yeah.
later.
We can discuss regulations and rules and laws and everything else later. You go sit over there, have deep breaths. We're gonna sort this out. Like I said, a time and a place. This is neither of those.
さすがに多勢に無勢ね。でもあなただけは殺すわ。
Thank you.
翔太ちゃん。先輩、どうして？
Well, it's just plants tracks for a place like a garden.
この化け物植物め。
外したか。私なんかかばうのよ。
どうしてってそんなこと言われても俺だってわかりませんよ。体が動いてしまったのだから仕方ないでしょう。
私のことずっと嫌いだったじゃん。
嫌いなことはあるわけないでしょう。未来ある君のこれからを思ってたとえ憎まれたとしてもルールは君の枷ではありません。ルールこそが君を守ってくれるのです。
先輩。
なんだ俺は前にもこんなことを。
キイちゃん、翔太ちゃんの胸いける。翔太、Are you ready? Go! させない。
Yeah, well, not patting me just yet. Interrupting.
Pandora is just basically like, oh, you're trying to add this person to your party? Not yet. Herbicidal maniac. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're not allowed to interrupt the transformation sequence. I agree. There's rules against that, you know.
Rules, standards. It's etiquette to these things.
Exactly. You cannot violate the sanctity of the transformation sequence. It's like one of the most sacred rules of things.
Of Magical Girl anime.
That.
Yes. This is not Magical Girl, but
close enough, I guess. Well, let's take a moment to break that down, shall we? So here's why it's kind of magical girlish. One, this is our mascot. They're not a cute creature, tragically, but you know,
they're still a mascot.
They're still a mascot. We made a contract with our mascot to gain strange powers that we probably don't understand very well, but we have them, and we're here to fight things because that's part of the contract. You know how it is. And we do transformations. Like, we literally TF sequence into this appearance with crystal-y stuff and things.
Yeah, so yeah, it totally tracks.
There you go.
奥で待ってるわ。逃げられると思わないでね。最悪。偉そうに一匹狼ぶって私結局守られてる。キリコちゃん、危ないから下がって。誰にも縛られたくないって自由を満喫してたってのに、この生き方自体が誰かに敷いてもらった道だってんでしょ。バカだし。ごめんだわ、こんな世界。キリコ、自分の生き方ぐらい自分で決める。先輩を助ける。邪魔すんな。今度こそ。
Transformation sequence. Ooh. So she's the samurai, basically. Let's see. Kiriko's combat style. Kiriko is a frontliner who can speedily cut down foes. She complements allies who raise risk as her skills deal more damage to high-risk targets.
Ooh, helpful.
Yeah, she's just straight up a samurai.
Because we're pretty...
Yeah.
We've been using a lot of risk decreasing or increasing skills because it's good to break their risk.
So she really likes parties that break risks a lot, or risk breaks.
But we now got 4 party members. Okay, so that's our max, I guess.
That's our
unless we end up with more,
4.
in which case, oh god. Oh, she's gonna be like so low level.
Oh no. Well, she's only 909 health, so either she has no health as a character or she's really underleveled. I'm gonna guess it's more really underleveled.
Yeah, she's probably still like level 10. Whereas we're like level 17.
Yeah, I'm gonna say level 10 is probably a safe bet. Right, so she's got Omoikiri and Divide. Yeah, that's a pretty bare bones moveset you've got there. We need to get you some levels stats so we can get you a nice moveset.
Now we've got so many things to manage now, oh jeez.
The game has been slowly building up to this, but managing the logistics, positioning, and combo potential of 4 party members is quite a lot of stuff to divide one's bandwidth, basically, between.
Yeah. Yeah, she's behind. Alright.
Wow, level 9. Well, we weren't far off. We were just 1 level above. Jeez, just level 9? They would introduce a level 9 character this late for us? I don't know if we're just over-leveled.
I think we're significantly over-leveled, because we just worked out how to really properly break into the game. And now it's like...
Yeah.
Well, we've got this... she's a bit behind. Behind us, probably an on time for... I don't know. Shrug.
Yeah. Something tells me we're gonna have to do a lot of power leveling for her.
But that said, the previous boss was like level 10. I feel like we fought the boss at like level 12 or 11.
We were a little above it, I think.
I think we were actually on time. Not on time, you know. We were on level for the boss, as expected. She's just behind because screw you.
Yeah. And it was pretty evident she was behind because she was getting wrecked by the enemy.
まあ説明は面倒だから考えるより感じるのだ。
聞いたっけ？あんたが戦う力くれたみたいな。まるで映画みたいだな。
Not a movie, we're just in a simulation. Don't worry about it.
おお。
Yeah.
飲み込みが早い。
そういう設定の漫画とか映画とかよくあるじゃん。それより。
We must rescue Shota.
Yeah, let's go there.
Yeah.
Aderyn will be like, ah, jeez, we've got to deal with this guy.
He comes in and gets on us about regulation and uniform, and then he gets kidnapped, and it's like, oh, we have to go save him, don't we? We do.
正体を知られちまった以上、パンドラもなんとかしないとな。
悪代官みたいなセリフだね。キリコちゃん、本当にいいの？まだ混乱してるんじゃない？
そうだよ。ここは僕たちに任せてたっていいんだぜ。
絶対嫌。私のせいで翔太先輩がさらわれてるんだし、何もしないなんてありえない。
だそうだが、どうする部長
I mean, it is too dangerous for you because you're level 9, but you'll be useful.
Yeah.
ありがとう。
弱い者いじめになっちゃうかな。
全力で行く。
僕の手のひらの上だぜ。
手加減はしない。どうだ。
叩
全力でいく
Yeah, having double DPS makes things drop really fast. Plus,
まだ成長する
Sasra,
のね
even though she's a tank, still hits pretty hard.
もらえるもんはもらっとけい
Waterway squad. Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Slowly gonna get her up to speed. You know, just in time for Shota to join the party and also need to be caught up to speed.
It's like we finally get, like, Kiriko kinda close to the party's level, and then Shota joins in, also level 9, it's just like, sigh. It's like, oh my gosh, we worked so hard just to get you caught up, now we have to do this again? It's like, oh...
この曲パンドラちゃんのなのよね物悲しさもあるけどとってもいい曲ね
うんいい曲前からよく聴いてたんだよねパンドラの曲
I mean, it's a good song, but I wouldn't call it pleasant. Pleasant makes me think of something more relaxing.
Yeah, Pleasant is, like,
This is
pretty chill, basically.
a bit more emotional than pleasant.
It's emotional and kind of high energy, I would say.
顔出しもしてないしあんな人だとは思ってもみなかったけど
Yeah, your idols never are.
そういえばキリコなんでお前パンドラに恨まれてるんだ
It's like that saying
お前
of,
のこと
like,
知ってる風だっただ
never
ろ
meet your hero or something, because they just end up being very different than they actually, what you romanticize them as.
そうだっけ
Because at the end of the day, everyone is a flawed person, so,
うむ
yeah.
必要にお前だけを狙っていた何か関係あるのか現実で知り合いか
身に覚えがないよ
Oh, you think so, but that's probably not the case.
カタルシスエフェクトにも目覚めたんだ全部現実のことを思い出したろはけ気になる
ああやめろってばそういうのは無理につつくべきじゃないんだよ人には触れられたくない過去だってあんの
ダメよキーちゃん言いたくないことを無理強いしちゃ
Yeah, remember when you pried into us at the start of the game and were like, well, you've got those problems, but I don't actually care.
Yeah,
We're
It's
gonna
not
keep
like-
we're gonna keep being on your case about that, you know.
yeah, like,
めんどくさ
Key definitely does not
そこまで丁重に扱ってくれ
understand
な
that
くても
too great.
キーこっちもごめんね屋上であんたの言ったこと信じなくて
いいぞ許す
それよりここがその夢の世界だとして先輩たちみんな本当に現実に帰りたいの
I mean, we're not sure, but everyone else is clearly trying to do that because of could be bad for our health reasons.
みんなもそれぞれ
Exactly.
最悪な夢見てるんでしょあの最悪な現実が待ってるんでしょ
もちろん現実には帰らなきゃダメよ
理由聞いていい
なんでもなの
That's not a good enough reason.
僕はササラさんほど胸張って言えないしぶっちゃけ迷ってるけどさ帰るのが正解なんだろうなってのは
Just because something is right doesn't mean that something is good for you.
It's complicated, basically.
There's a difference between doing it because you must and doing it because you want to.
Exactly.
こっちに依存してる奴らを見てたらそう思うよって答えで OK
部長さんは
Have some downs.
だよね それだけ現実が嫌ってことだもんね。
Yeah, see, exactly, that's the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
Does Aderyn want to go back to a world where agency's mistreated and she's treated as just... She was treated like just a nuisance in the way all the time, and that she wanted to do things, but she was not allowed to do the things, and words, things, you know.
Exactly. No, I definitely get where you're coming from with that.
キリコはどう思ってるんだ？
帰りたくない気持ちはあるよ。
お前らは本当たるんどる。初代帰宅部はもっと帰る気概に満ちていたと聞くぞ。
Yeah, well, we're not playing the first game, so you'll have to just deal with it.
安心してよ。
Yep.
帰るのが怖いって気持ちよりもムカつくって気持ちの方が勝ってるからさ。
怖っ。
是非を考えるのは後回し。まずは勝手なことしてくれたリグレットに文句の一つでも言ってあげなきゃ気が済まない。
キリコちゃんかっこいい。本当にお侍さんみたい。
その前にまず翔太先輩助けないと。行こう。
Making choices for her, huh? Are some people forced into this simulation?
You know, you never know.
I mean, you presumably will find out.
Yeah, I feel like we have insufficient knowledge to really say definitively. So, for the time being, we'll chalk that up as very plausible.
I mean, geez, there's like a few people in here. You know, we have bladed weapons. Actually, they probably already brought up we can't cut these vines because they're magic or something. So that's not going to work. Oh, okay, camera.
Things, such, and stuff, basically.
もらえるもんはもらっとけい。
Yeah, like, valid point. Just reading that nice old dialogue in the bottom
Yeah,
left.
we're just waiting for it to finish.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. It really is like a non-specific thing to Pandora herself. It's just... It's... yeah, anyone could be like that, or have that problem. Aderyn just barely alive. Oh my goodness. Yeah, very barely alive
Yeah,
at one
the poison
health.
didn't help.
It really didn't. So remember when we were like looking at the poison bleed resist from Jester? Well, seems like it's getting a little bit more relevant now, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Very good combo. Oh, my
God.
goodness.
Everyone's just running
Okay.
into it now.
Yeah. Wow. It's like, I don't know if it's dead yet. You may want to hit it a few more times.
いいものみ
Facade. Didn't we already have Facade or something like it? Or maybe not. Fandom Etiquette.
What a name.
What a name indeed. Accuracy and evasion. That's pretty nice. I like that.
さあ次行こう。
That's alright.
That's alright,
It's fine. It's done.
This is gonna be her character arc. She's very like polite and well-spoken and very chill and nice until battle. In battle, she's a savage beast, just wrecks things, and all. Even when they're dead, just still whacks them. Just make super sure.
You stay over there, wait, listen to conversations.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Time to beat things up.
喧嘩売る相手選んだ方がいいよ。
Dialogue moment.
手加減
Now
は
it's
しない。
combat moment. Dead.
もう一戦いっとく
I love that Sasura just always chips in post enemy death. Just a few extra whacks. Just make super sure.
もらえるもんはもらっとけい。
And I think the funny thing is that we're not even intentionally trying to do that. It just kind of happens.
Yeah, it just keeps happening.
It really do.
Well, there he is.
Just, you know, just be a little bit patient. We're just having a dialogue moment.
君たちわざわざ危険を冒してまでこの俺を助けに来てくれたというのですか。
助けられっぱなしじゃカッコつかないからね。
宮迫君、
無事でよかったっす翔太さん。パンドラは？
ああ、俺を閉じ込めた後どこかに行ってしまいました。
捕まえたはいいものの処置に困ったか。
状況整理のために聞かせていただきたい。
何でも聞くがよい。
君は一体何なのですか。なぜ浮いているのですか。
Oh, that's just a whole thing she does.
それに、
Yeah.
先ほどの君たちの奇妙な姿、パンドラと名乗る自在に植物を操る女性、いつからですか。いつからこんなにも秩序のない世界になってしまったのですか。
A week ago?
Yeah, pretty much.
翔太ちゃん、残念だけど。
Or it always didn't have order, despite being a simulation.
最初っから。
Yeah, there might have been like an illusion of order.
Oh look, things speed up.
Yep.
すごい数のマリオヘッ
待ち伏せか。そりゃそうだよな。
まずいねこの数。翔太先輩守りながらジャップが悪い。
ド。安心するがいい。パンドラにさらわれる前に翔太の心の準備は完了している。今度は邪魔はなしだ。Are you ready? Go live!
Yay, now you're finally gonna get your transformation sequence.
翔太さん。
なんだこの姿は。これは君たちと同じ。
先輩説明は後。戦うよ。
Okay, so yep, 4 is the max. So we got Shota. I want to keep Sasura because she's a tank and good at keeping people alive. Let's trade Aderyn for Shota or Gin for Shota.
Yeah. Let's see how
There we
Shota
go.
goes. Oh, let's see her peek.
Oh,
What the hell's a Sasamata?
Sasumata support. I'm guessing that's whatever he's wielding.
Yeah, it was a
What
weird...
is
I don't know what it was, but it was there, obviously.
So
So,
I'm gonna look at what a Sasumata is. It's a pole weapon used by the samurai class and the retainers in feudal Japan. Weapons for capturing suspected criminals.
well, he's a hall monitor kind of guy, so
Yep. It
sure.
says in the Edo period, Japan, the samurai were in charge of police operations. So basically, he's a stand-in for a police officer, I suppose.
He's got
with
a
his
blue
weapon.
police badge hanging there.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see how this goes.
I love that we were complaining. Oh, great! Now we have to do more learning. Well, now we have to do even more learning. So Shota, combat style Shota. Shota is a supporter who can weaken enemies and increase their risk. His binding seal skill can save allies in a pinch by halting enemy movement. So clearly he synergizes with Kiriko because she thrives on high risk and he increases risk. It's really interesting that we haven't really gotten like a proper healer yet. Despite having 5 people in our party. Something I kind of just like noticed for a moment there. I was like, wait a minute.
The
we don't really have
balance
a healer.
might not be made for having a healer.
True. So our support characters are basically going to be like debuffs, like making enemies harder to fight, like makes it harder for them to fight rather.
Well, Sasora has healing.
Oh. Okay. So Sasura is like a... Oh, right, because she's like a hybrid healer tank, isn't she? I think this is a pretty good team comp for now. We've got like a support, 2 attackers, and a tank. That's like pretty much your classic RPG crew, really.
Oh god, don't die.
Please refrain from the death. There you go. That's some words for you.
Where do I play it?
Late, but it's not like the worst thing. Oh, that's rude.
That's
Okay, that's the
least
worst
helpful.
thing. Yeah. That's very not helpful. Yeah, I'll say that I rescind my statement. The earlier thing you mentioned, not awful. That was awful when that got interrupted.
Getting interrupted is, yeah, least helpful.
Yeah, very. Oh yeah, that's a cool finishing moment. Shredder just wants to make extra sure it is death. Mirage, interesting.
Of course. They're still going to take a while to level up.
They are, but we can sideline Gin for now because these two definitely need the XP.
やるじゃん翔太さん。
翔太ちゃん、初めての戦いなのにすごい。
無我夢中だったからです。わけがわからない。
でもその姿になった瞬間に全部思い出したでしょ。
説明してください。まずは状況を整理したい。ここはリグレットが作った仮想世界リドゥ。俺が夢で見た光景の方が現実。なるほど。
翔太ちゃん、信じるのはなかなか難しいかもしれないけれど。
いいえ、信じるには十分な材料が揃っています。過去の後悔が囚われた原因というのも納得です。そうか、本当にあれが現実。現実の俺は結局。
あ？何があったん？ってダメなのかこれ聞いちゃ。
Yeah, okay, show some tact. You have to go through the social links first.
Exactly. You can't just jump to the problem. You have to do things organically, right?
いい子いい子。
私たち現実に帰るためにキーちゃんに協力しようと思うの。よかったら翔太ちゃんも一緒に。
兄貴、俺はどうしたらいいでしょうか。 俺はこんな時どうしたらいいかを知りません。
なーにー、翔太自身が帰りたいか帰りたくないかだろ。自分のことだぞ。
Well, it's just people have struggle to make decisions sometimes. It's
Sometimes we
just,
don't always know what we want immediately.
just brain bad things, you know.
Brain
俺の
bad
気持ち
things,
は
yeah.
後回しです。ルールに
It's a
マニュアルに従うべきです。確かに異常事態だ。この世界は間違っている。人の気持ちをもてあそんでいる悪趣味だ。だからといってこんな未知の世界で闇雲に動くことは正しいと言えるのでしょうか。
翔太ちゃん、
翔太先輩さ、こういう時どうしたらいいかも生徒手帳に載ってるかもよ。
Shots fired.
Wow.
宮迫君、それは皮肉だな。
校則にばっか従ってるからこういう時テンパっちゃうんじゃないの。
校則は守るべき規則であり、集団生活を送る上での規範です。これは長年かけて精査されてきた結果でもあ
For
る。
the counterpoint, unless the rules suck.
Yeah, counterpoint.
Yeah, exactly. In which case, you either remove the rules or disobey them. Be
Or
like,
remove
no,
the people who made the rules.
remove the people who made the rules and then make better, cooler rules that are
翔
worth
太ちゃん
following.
は現実に帰ることには賛成なのよね。
この世界に居続けることは無意味だと思います。
ああ、もう自分がどうしたいかぐらい自分で決めなよ。
よし、いいでしょう。多数決で決めようじゃないですか。
は？まあそれで気が済むならいいけど。
さあ、現実に帰った方がいいと思うものは挙手を。
今のところ
保留中。
Let's not raise.
ふむふむ。なるほど。現実に帰りましょう。力をお貸しします。
I call it rigged.
Yep.
もういい？
Gosh, too
パンドラ
real.
のところ行こうよ。
Vote was rigged. Oh no.
張り切っていきましょう。
So we got even more grinding to do because now we've got 2 party members we need to catch up.
Yeah, as we said.
Well, I suppose now's as good a time as ever to do that.
It might get to a point that we actually have to start picking and choosing what we want to have them master, because otherwise it's just too much things for them to select from.
Yeah.
さあ、次行こう。
So I got about 57 experience, including the tech bonuses, obviously. Let's see
Yep.
whether let's be spicy. No, no
Let's
tank.
indeed. No tank. No tank, no problem. Yeah, I'd say having a party that's basically squishy DPS and support with no tank is certainly a bold statement and choice to make. Oh, nice. Mid attack, too.
俺たちの勝ちです。
Yeah, smidge more? Maybe it doesn't actually make a difference after all.
Maybe it doesn't. Huh.
Kind of unfortunate.
So maybe
いいもの
not having Sasra around, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, sadly
Another escapism.
not then.
Yeah. Well, we want her around because having a tank is good. Yeah, I
Don't,
feel like
don't worry about it.
well, Sure.
He's done the democracy. Don't you see, Key?
Yeah, he believes in majority rule or something. I don't know. He sides with the majority. I think that's what we've gathered.
Oh, hello.
Well, if you're ever, like, you know, an evil villain type, hanging out in some kind of garden temple seems like about right. That's probably where you'd want to be.
See where it takes us.
May as well. See where it goes. Didn't we just talk about how dangerous the water is? Also, yeah. Sasra, once again, having a moment. But I see Shota is also joining in on the fun. I love how glitchy our team is. It's great.
Oh well, 19. You're up there.
Hopefully this will... They are certainly up there. Hopefully this will get us some nice XP for it. At least for our lower leveled members.
しばらく反省なさい。
どうだ手加減はしない
Sasra, please.
She's just very motivated, we'll say. Geek out. I like it. Alright, so what does geek out do?
Oh, it's way better.
Ooh, attack, crit, and evasion.
3 11, 6.
Okay.
I'll give that to Aderyn. And then give her peasants. What can I drop? Maybe defense. She's pretty good.
Durable enough. Yeah.
We don't need to respect them when they're already dead. It's fine, guys.
It's fine. Yeah, it is. Like, we don't need to be that, you know,
Aggressive.
that violent, that aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah, we lead probably to the boss. Sounds like it's towards the boss, so let's, save, obviously.
Obviously. Yeah, we're probably not too far off from the real proper boss fight. I get the feeling they probably wanted to introduce our 2 new party members a little soonish. Just because we're probably expected to be using them. At least one of them.
Watch as we swap Genbekin and use him because he's got his one super move.
Yeah, Z throw a half dozen or so debuffs, which is going to be really good on the boss.
Alright, that's right, I need to actually... Let's swap that out for...
I'm sure there's something better. Yeah, she'll probably want that.
I wanted to put it on, but I keep forgetting about it. More money.
It happens. More money is not a bad thing.
Shall we see how this goes?
Yeah. Are we satisfied with our loadout? I think we are. That was a very nice surprise and fear noise.
さすが肝が据わっているのね。いらっしゃい。ずいぶん遅かったわね。
だいぶ余裕ぶってるじゃん。あんたの配下も全員倒したし、追い詰められてるの分かってる。
そうだ、さっさと観念するのだ。
まあまあ落ち着いてください。まずは話し合いです。パンドラ女子、俺たちは現実への帰宅を希望しています。ここから帰る方法を教えていた
You
だきたい。
really think she's gonna tell you that?
知らない。
知らない。
知らないのよ。ここから帰る方法なんて。そもそも私たちの発想にない。もっと言えば、私個人としては、あなたたちが帰る分には好きにすればいいと思うわ。帰る方法も知っていたら教えてあげているでしょうね。
ずいぶん優しいじゃないの。さすがにこの状況じゃ怪しんじゃうぜ。
Yeah, I feel like that's just like a bit of doubt going on there. Just like,
It's always possible
I don't know.
that Pandora's the only one that knows.
Could be.
まあね。でも、もともとバグがどうであろうと興味がないのよ。バグだなんだとブラフマンたちが騒いでいる方が目障り。巻き込まれるのも面倒だし、あなたたちのことを報告するつもりもないわ。嘘は言ってないように見えるけど。
だが一貫性がない。じゃあなんでこんな翔太さらったりここまで誘い込んだりしているのだ。
あなたが憎いから。そいつさえ殺せれば後の連中は帰っていいわ。速やかに差し出してくれるならあなたたちの帰宅を手伝ってもいい。
ふーん。
Be ridiculous. Oh, that
Yeah.
second option though.
部長ちゃんの言う通り考えるまでもないよ。
その通りです。そんなことが許されていいわけがない。
悪くない取引だと思うけどな。
No,
たった一人
no.
のせいで
Yeah, I saw Key like seriously considering it, and I'm like thinking of like why would you be thinking about this? Then again, she has,
もっと多くの人間が犠牲になる。
let's just say, a very self-serving side to her. Like a means, like the ends justify the means kind of like mindset.
Calm your AI side, Key.
Yeah,
あくま
seriously.
で抗うってことね。よかったじゃない。みんなあなたの味方みたいよ。ほんとお上手よね。お得意の嘘で取り巻きを作るの。はあ？
嘘？宮迫くんが嘘をついているというのですか？
そうよ。この女は生粋の嘘つき。あなたたちも騙されてるだけ。
キリコちゃん、ああ言われてっけど。
ちょっと黙って聞いてたら好き放題。一体何のこと言ってんの？だいたい私はあんたのこと知らないんだけど。
そうでしょうね。でも私はあなたをよく知っている。倉橋桃奈でしょ。あなた。
は？
Oh,
倉
this
橋。
got interesting.
桃奈ちゃん？あら、知らなかったのあなたたち。
いやいや、嘘でしょ。
最悪。
あん？誰なのだ？倉橋桃奈って。
アイドルだよ。それも超トップアイドル。数年前に引退したけどな。CD 持ってるよ僕。
私大ファンだったよ。本当に？キリコちゃんが桃奈ちゃん？
I was thinking that maybe it would turn out that though Pandora in the simulation is a idol and obviously Kiriko is a fan or something, it's the other way around in the real world.
That's really interesting.
俺も知っているくらいです。
Funny how there's like role reversals like that.
とんでもない美少女でした。
そ そんなに人気者だったのか、キリコ。さすがにちょっと今嫉妬してるぞ。
違う、私じゃない。
いくらリドゥで髪の色や髪型変えたって無駄よ。私には分かってしまうんだから。あなたがここで私と初めて会った時に言ってた。最近ちょっと夢見が悪くて八つ当たりしちゃった。これ映画の大失恋であなたが相手役の光、花巻光に言ったセリフよね。見たことある。アイドルなんて綺麗な自分を売り物にしてるくせに裏じゃ汚いことばっかり。人の善意をゴミくらいにしか思ってない、他人を踏みつけて何とも思わない連中。それに倉橋桃奈に何万人ファンがいたと思う。そんなに多くの人間を悲しませて自分勝手に引退ですって。応援してくれた人を何だと思ってるの。
うるさいって言ってんの。ごちゃごちゃ勝手に人のこと決めつけてんのそっちじゃん。
出たわね本性。
I mean, she's got a point. You don't get to say whether an idol or musician or anyone retires or not. You don't know them personally.
Yeah,
not,
like
you're not a friend or anything. You're just an entitled fan.
Exactly. Plus, like, retirement is a very, like, person-by-person basis, and the reasons can be person-by-person.
Exactly, it's entirely... She could have done it for personal reasons, and Pandora's just having a tenty. You know.
Pretty much.
Like Machina.
Oh, exactly.
じゃあどうすればよかったんだよ。いつまで頑張ればよかった？あんたたち全員が満足するまで、死ぬまで頑張ればよかったっての？
最後まで夢を見せられないなら始めなきゃいいのよ。それでお金もらってたんでしょ。プロなんでしょ。
Well,
wow,
my assessment was correct.
あんたもどうせ恋愛なんてしてませんよって顔で恋愛してたでしょ。ファンに嘘ついてさ、人間のアイドルなんて嘘ばかり。これならバーチャドールのリグレットの方がよっぽどアイドルだわ。
はあ、バカらしい。私からしたらサンタクロースが嘘だと知って怒るのと
きっつー。
人に理想を押し付けて自分の思い通りじゃなかっただけで一生応援するって言ってたのと同じ口で汚い言葉をぶつけるんでしょ。
Exactly. Yep.
あんたみたいなのいっぱいいたよ。
はあ何言ってんの。マジ無理なんだけど。
分かった。推しのアイドルの恋愛沙汰でも流出した？だからアイドル全体恨んでんの？図星かよ。逆恨みじゃん。ちなみに私本当に休める時間なんて1秒もなかったから、忙しくて恋愛なんてできなかったよ。かつく思い出したくもないことを勝手にばらされて、その原因がこんなしょうもない逆恨みだなんて。
あんたが悪いんだから。アイドルなんて嘘つきなんだから。私たちのことなんか食い物だとしか思ってないんだから。気持ち悪い。
ふざけないでよ。恨むんだったらリスク管理意識の低いあんたの推し恨めば。
バカにするな。殺してやるから。
やべえ、もう話通じねえなこりゃ。
宮迫君下がって、危ないですよ。
いいよ。
We'll just
どう
kick
せ
it
こいつ
easy.
倒さなきゃ先に進めないんだ。今の私には理不尽に抗う気持ちと力がある。私は私の思うままに生きるから。あんたたちのやり方をまるっと否定してやる。
嫌い。あんたなんて大嫌いよ。
受け入れるわ。受け入れた上であんたの
At least Machina had like reasonable fears and anxieties, this skill's just a piece of work.
She really is.
どうしたものか
Let's see if we can restrain her to start.
守らなくちゃ。まだ終われない。
Oh,
しばらく反省なさい
さあ行くよ。
is she? Okay, she has been restrained, but she's also got magic defense up, possibly? Well, but those two got knocked back.
手加減はしない。
We might need to do like a guard break or something, or
おいで。
something that ignores or pierces defense.
Unboxing, that's a pretty great.
キリステ君。
It makes a lot
Yeah.
of sense now why we found a fandom related item in this dungeon.
Yep.
Parallels, you know.
Always fun, right?
おいで。全力で行く。
What's she done now? She's made flowers. That's probably a concern.
Yeah, so it tells me you probably don't want to, like, path your way into them.
Ah, well, that's probably what.
Yeah. I can see why they give you, like, the poison resist impulse to
さ
equip.
あ行くよ。
後悔させてあげるから。キリステ君。
So random observation, but the flowers, like, move in perfect beat to the music, too.
Everything does, really. Oh, jeez.
I like it. I was just kind of looking at that, like, that's pretty cool. And also, that is not cool, though. That going
Not so
on
much.
is no. Yeah, she pretty much just activates, like, an AoE thingy.
Oh, there goes Shota.
さあ行くよ。
So,
迷惑かけないようにしないと。
well, actually, there's might be no point in breaking it because she's about to risk break anyway, so...
Yep. So that's her gimmick then. You actually have to risk break her to deal damage.
Yeah, that kills that looks of it. If there's more enemies, I can probably... Yeah, even more enemies. Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness, that's a brutal attack. We will want to counter that if we could.
手加減はしない。
Oh yeah, that's all.
That's the play. Emergency barrier is what we need.
ご迷惑をおかけします
Basically, if we can't break her attack, we need to just sit there and activate the no damage button.
Oh, that's
Oh
gonna...
wow,
That's gonna
that's
just...
a lot of debuffs. Oh my goodness, that's great.
痛くないよ。一瞬で終わるから。
So, we're gonna activate Kirikiri-mai.
Actually, still too early, but... For the debuffs, but...
後続
Yeah.
違反は厳罰です
That was a very cool attack.
全力で行く。
Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't complete eradication into Kirikiri-mai, but this will work.
よいしょっ
Yep.
と。ここから先は通さないから。手加減はしない。
Yeah, that AoE heal was super needed.
Yeah, there we go. That made it
There we go.
distinct.
ここはと。
さあ行くよ。
Spin, spin, spin.
Spin, spin, spin. And she's pretty high risk, so Mirage might not be a bad plan for her attack this time. We probably want Mirage happen either right around or just after Binding Seal.
Actually, let's go there.
There we... Yeah, you know what? That seems good to me.
しばらく反省なさい
Yeah, the lights are really just kind of there. They're not that
Pretty
consuming.
much. Yeah. her minion allies are kind of just your standard fare ads, basically. They're just kind of there to be annoying.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Eat that attack.
本当に嫌いだまだ終われない
Is it about to connect, or has it just missed?
I don't know.
Wow, I think it missed.
Wow.
Because I gave her a evasion buff. So that was actually very good.
That actually worked out. Unfortunately, we now have to go through the super fun process of risking apart her barrier. So she's not going to be being very nice to fight right now. Right now, it's just all about building risk.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's just eat that.
Must be the assassination attack that Dreamful student does. It runs up and ends Shota. Yep. That's exactly what it... Wow, that's a lot of damage, Shota.
I'm just letting Shota eat it so I can then revive him, because it's easier than trying to work out a way around it.
I really don't think there's a way to save Shota in that scenario. He's kind of just doomed. He's just gonna have to take the damage.
Actually, it's heal.
ご迷惑をおかけします
Well, you're about to die, so actually let's... That was too early.
Too early is not good. Oh, yeah, that...
Wow. Might actually survive.
Even though Shota is being massively, like, bullied right now.
I was a bit too early on my defense, but I managed to save him.
Success, question mark? I suppose. Something tells me Shota is probably not going to last much longer, though. He's kind of cornered in the corner with the enemy.
What do I want to? Oh wait, I think I want to like... Over here. Hmm?
みんなを守らなくちゃ手加減はしない
So much poison.
Maybe. And when it just said, let's see if we can... What I want to do is I want to wait for that thing to pop off.
迷惑かけないようにしないと OK チェッケラー調子が
Now let's see if we can rail into her.
If there was ever a moment, it's this one.
I guess we need secondary X, of course. Oh, hell, let's go with that.
Which thing? I was just checking and replying to messages while you
But
were
you're
like
about to
plotting.
find out.
Alright, let's see. Let us see what happens.
俺の秘められた力
I don't know whether the enemies are going to die with her, but let's just move you so I can do it. Oh, come on, just...
おやすみなさい
Oh yeah, the damage. The beautiful damage.
Here we go.
We finally got through it.
And we even did it with our theme song again.
Beautiful.
They're still a bit low level, but they're not as atrociously so.
Yeah. Well, consider this. We got Shota later on than Kiriko at level 10, I think. What was it? Something like that?
I think
We
it
got
was
4
11.
levels. 11. So we got like 3 at least levels. Kiriko joined at level 9 and got 6 levels. So pretty good for her first like dungeon area. And she had to fight stuff quite a lot higher level.
どう？まだ文句ある？
ない。もうどうでもいい。
急に毒気が抜けたようですね。
カタルシスエフェクトの効果でもあるのだ。精神の武器で殴り合うということは、言うなればストレスを発散したようなものだ。
So we just have to beat people up and that makes them much better.
So basically, full contact therapy. You just go and smack them up, and it's like, okay, your therapy session's over now.
もうどうでもいいわ。殺したいなら殺して。
やだよ。もう私はやりたくないことはやらないの。
ほんと気に入らない。
さて、どうする部長？もう戦う気はないみたいだけど。
部長さん、私もうちょっとあいつと話していい？あのさ。
何よ。
言い過ぎた。ごめん。言い過ぎたって言ってんの。あんたの応援してた人までバカにしたのは本意じゃなかった。よく分かってない私が言うのはどうかと思うけど、多分その人も大変で、いろいろいっぱいいっぱいでやらかしちゃっただけだと思うからさ。
Yeah, people in showbiz and shit have lives and stress too.
True.
Sometimes they're entitled little shits that think the world should worship them, but other times still.
Exactly.
Everyone has a chance of being either stressed out or entitled, and you can't really judge which is which.
Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
いいわよ、下手なフォロー。本当にどうしようもない人だったんだから。あんたみたいなスーパースターじゃなかった。どうしようもない地下アイドル。たまたま人気出て。
なるほど。それで大失恋の私のことを覚えてたのか。
嬉しくてね。何千回も見たわ。どうしようもない男。どうしようもないけど人生そのものだったわ。
そうなんだ。
彼と出会うまでの私は人生に何の楽しみもなかったから。いいって気を使わないで。あんたの言い分も分かってる。あいつのことは今さら許せないけど、アイドルにもっていうかあんたにもいろいろあるんでしょ。それは分かったから。
True.
私ちょっと無理。交代して誰か。
Tell us about regret or tell us about redo. What do we want? You know what? Let's learn about. Sure, regret. We'll go with
リグレ
that.
ットに関してはあなたたちと大して知識量に差はないわ。出自不明のバーチャドール。
ますます怪しげなまがいものだ。
それでも私は好きだわ。過去に後悔してる人間を救いたいという気持ちは本物だと思う。
I mean, you can have sympathetic villains who are nonetheless misguided.
Yeah.
それでリグレットはどこにいるんで
They're
すか？
well intentioned, but that's all they are is well intentioned. It's still like everything else is kind of scummy and bad. Basically.
Like,
That's the sympathy part, basically.
sympathetic villain can have well-intended goals, but not realise the full extent of the harm they're causing. You know, just gesturing at Persona 5 role.
Yep.
どこ？それもわからないわ。必要があればブラフマンに呼び出されるの。そうすると扉が出てきて、
So
開け
really,
たら
the
彼
real
女の
villain
元
might be
に行け
Bathman.
る。
regret could also be a poor victim of the whole situation.
そこは
Could
エ
very
ピ
well
メ
be.
テウス
We
の
don't really
塔
quite know
と
yet.
呼ばれていたわ。
塔ね。そんなのこの町で見たことないな。
Oh, we get to ask the other one anyway.
Oh, nice. So we do get to learn all the things.
詳しいことは知らないわ。ブラフマンからはリグレットが作ったと聞いてる。さっきからブラフマンという名前がよく出てくるのだけど、その人も学士なの？学士のリーダー。他の学士への指示は彼が出しているわ。
なるほどね。ブラフマンがリーダーか。楽曲いいからな。ちょっと納得。
リグレットのお世話に夢中で新曲全然出さないけどね。
And now we get to learn about the other musicians.
私は現実で楽曲作ってたのよ。特にアイドルに絶望してからそれしかやることがなくてね。そしてリグレットと理想の世界を作る計画があるってね。メビウスのことも彼から教えてもらったわ。
ブラフマンが学士集めをしていた。
なぜそいつはメビウスのことを知っているのだ？
他の学士のことはあまり知らない。コミュニケーション取ろうとしてなかったから。パンドラちゃんから聞き出せるのはこれくらいかな。
でもどうする？このままパンドラ放っておいて僕たちのことをブラフマンに報告されたら終わりだぜ。
大丈夫だと思うよ。
ええ、最初に言った通りよ。あなたたちが帰ろうが一向に構わないし、あなたたちのことを報告でもしたら面倒ごとに巻き込まれてしまうわ。
と言っていますが、どうしましょ
まあ信じられなくて当然だけどね。
信じるよ。私は信じる。嘘ついていないよ。
うと言っていますが、どうです？
じゃあね、パンドラ。もう会わないといいね。
ええ、倉橋桃な。初めて同じ意見ね。
That was like the most polite way to say I hate you and I never want to see you again. That's really how that was.
もうこんな時間に欠席届も出していないというのに。
There are bigger things to worry about, man.
あのさ、
Yeah.
私も帰宅部に入れて。
I think school is the last of your concerns right now.
でも自分
Agreed.
の人生を生きたいから自由を手に入れて確かに楽しかった。
そうだよ。生きなきゃ、キリコちゃんの人生。
断る理由はないな、部長。
翔太ちゃんはどうする？
この世界は真実を隠蔽している。つまり世界そのものに歪みがあり正しくないということだ。しかしそれこそがこの世界の住人の望みであり、それを壊してしま
Yeah,
うのは
that was been our point previously. If there's no harm in leaving the simulation running, how about the ones who want to leave, and the ones who want to stay can be left to stay?
Exactly. I don't see a problem with that.
Again, of course, unless of course the system is like some sort of actual matrix that's sapping their life energy and it's gonna summon some kind of demon god at the end or something or other.
Oh gosh,
You
the
know.
the Matrix thing of all the humans in the system are just batteries for the machines.
ああ、もうめんどくさいな。じゃあ事実を隠して偽物の世界に人間を閉じ込めてる連中は正しいの？
Yeah,
事実を知ってしまったのにそのまま安穏と暮らしていくのは正しいの？
I mean, no, but
正しくないと言い切ることができますか？
I mean, yeah.
言い切れないよ。本当は何が正しいのかなんて分かんないんだから、自分で決めるしかないでしょ。
自分で考える、自分で判断するか。 その先に待ってる
You know, there's a parallel with
必ず
Shota
しもいい
here
ことだ
and
けじゃないでしょう
what's his face from SMT5 who could never make decisions on his own. Except Shota is a lot nicer because he didn't decide to be suddenly evil or something.
でも先輩
But they're very
とっ
alike,
さに
aren't
私
they?
のことを助
in that
けてくれ
regard.
たじゃん。
Yeah, kinda.
あれは先輩だけの判断だったでしょ。実際私は先輩の行動に救われてる。
But they're both like extremely lawful and don't know how to make choices beyond, I'm gonna follow this.
待ってごめん。そういえばちゃんとお礼も言えてなかったよね。ありがとう。
ちゃんとありがとうが言えるキリコちゃんは偉いわね。それに困ってる人を助けた翔太ちゃんも優しくていい子。部長ちゃんもそう思わない？
You were like a hero.
やめてくれ。そんないいもんじゃない。正義の味方なんて。
翔太さん。
あのさ、正しい正しくないで言ったらさ、こんな架空の世界や学校を作って好き放題やってる連中の
What's it turning out that Shota's like
感じゃね？
a massive crime lord in the real world?
Oh my gosh, that would be
And
quite something.
he feels like he's trapped in his like Yakuza life. He wants to get out of it.
なるほど。
Oh man.
確かに
Shota
一
as
理あり
an
ますね
ex-Yakuza, or still one, but, you know, is
いや
here
いやそれ
isn't.
で納得しちゃうんすか。
That would be something.
いえそういうわけでは。
じゃあこうしよう。翔太ちゃんが帰宅部に入ってほしい人。
兄貴。
翔太さんの大好きな多数決で過半数超えてるっすよ。
We're cool at this.
仕方のない人たちですね。
よーし、キリコ、翔太、帰宅部への加入を許可する。
ここが帰宅部の部室。電車の中で会議なんて変な感じ。
You like the interior design? We didn't choose it, by the way.
あ
Yeah,
あ、
we
適当
didn't.
に自分の好きなとこ陣地にして使っていいから。
Basically, it's like, do you like the interior design? They're like about to answer. That's irrelevant because nobody gets to decide what it is.
どうしたん部長？神妙な顔しちゃって。
Hey, we never brewed. I mean,
Oh yeah,
that's technically no, we do brood.
it's true. Look at this face. That's the face of brooding. Uh, thinking about the musicians. Yeah, let's go with that one. Musicians.
ブラフマンからリドゥの計画を持ちかけられただっけ。相当怪しいな。
リグレットちゃんもいい子で、お話ししたら元の世界に返してくれるといいのだけれど。
母も善意と勘違いで人を閉じ込めていた。そのパターンもある。
俺たちがこれからやれることは何でしょうか。
塔って言ってたよね。リグレットちゃんがいるところ。この町に塔なんて見当たらないけど。
What if the tower is underground? You know, just clip through the surface.
Exactly. Maybe it's like reverse tower. Like they literally like pasted it upside down so it sticks into the ground.
学士を潰して情報を集めていくし
Wouldn't
か
be the
ない。
first time there's been like an upside down thingy like that.
野蛮だけど実際それしかないか。
学士ね。顔出ししてるのだと、あとはムー君とクダモンかな。
Yeah, I don't think we know
嘘で
them.
しょ。一応高校生なのに流行に興味なさすぎない？
How do you know even a high schooler?
場所が特定しやすいのはムー君かな。ドール P でありながら芸術家名乗っててプロモーション活動活発だし。
ああ、わかった。あの可愛らしい感じの子ね。宇宙服の。
宇宙服？
それが最先端かつ前衛的なファッションらしいよ。僕にはよくわかんないけど。
で、逆に普段の方は自分よりもリグレットのプロモーターとして活動してる。
ニュース番組にも出ていますよね。
とにかく2人とも楽曲に関しての実力は間違いないよ。ランキング上位常連だし、信者みたいなファンもたくさんついてる。
詳しいなキリコ。キーは母の世代の後のロール P は正直よくわからん。
まあ現実で暇になってから人間が歌わない音楽ばっか聴いてたから。
あ、そうだ。キリコちゃんにお願いがあるの。
私に？
キリコちゃんって倉橋桃奈ちゃんなのよね。サイン書いてくれないかな。
Yeah.
ああ、そうだ。バタバタで忘れてた。この人、倉橋桃奈だった。7億年に一人の奇跡だった。
700,000 millennia? That's a very, very long time.
キリコちゃん、桃奈ちゃんって呼んだ方がいい？
それは芸名。宮迫キリコが本名だから気にしないでいい。特別扱いもしないでいい。笹良先輩、1枚だけ書くけどこれで最後。その代わり私の正体はここにいる人間以外に絶対言わないこと。
ありがとうキリコちゃん。内緒ね、約束する。
そんなにファンだったんすか？
大好き。桃奈ちゃんにはたくさん元気をもらったもの。でも私よりも家族の方がもっと好きだったの。
そうですか。
きっと見せたら喜ぶと思う。そのためにも早く帰らなきゃ。
Well, can you take the autograph out of the simulation?
That's a good question.
サイン書くのはいいんだけど現実に持ち帰れるのかな？
Yeah, exactly our point. It's like, but does it
リ
really
グレッ
matter?
トちゃんにそれもお願いしなきゃだね。
Just hook the simulation up to a printer somewhere.
Exactly.
Just make sure to print the autograph and not the person.
それじゃあまた。
気をつけてな。あ、キリコちゃん。言い忘れたけど、しびれたよ。私は私の思うように生きるってやつ。
うっさいな。
本当なんだけどな。しかしみんなの家のそばに勝手に駅ができるなんておかしいって考えてみたらすぐ分かりそうなもんなのにな。
NPCs generally don't pay attention to changes to the world.
認識の改ざんを
pretty
使えば
oblivious.
無論可能だが、母に聞いたメビウスよりもよっぽど歪んでいるから。
Also, that
何を考えているかわからんな。
it's a combination of factors, really.
確かにな。言われてみりゃちょっと子供っぽい。外を歩きたくないから全部電車移動にしたいのかな。ところでさ、パンドラのことなんだけど、彼女たち学士もやっぱり僕たちと同じように何か元の世界で後悔していたことがあるんだな。
そのようだ。お前らのように問答無用で取り込まれたわけではないようだが、リドゥの思想に共感する時点でそうなのだろうな。
みんな辛い現実を抱えてる。キリコちゃんもアイドルだったことを隠してるし、翔太先輩も辛そうな顔をしてた。笹良さんだってきっと何か。
What's Sasara's deal?
True. We'll ask, like, what about you, Gin? Do you have secrets?
僕か。僕もそうだな。みんなと比べてどうかはわからないけど、ただそれならどうすればよかったのか。ずっとその答えが出ないままなんだ。もう少し自分の中で整理がついたら相談させてもらうかもね。いずれにせよいつまでもこの世界にはいられないし、 いちゃならない。他人に人生のコントロール握られてるなんて間違ってる。キリコちゃんに教えられたよ。ササラさんの言う通り、たとえ怖くても帰らなくちゃいけない。じゃあまた明日。
Oh, so he's changing his mind, is he?
Ooh. Interesting.
あいつは現実の何が怖いんだ？だいたいお前たち人間が自分で選択したことだろ？なんで後悔するのかよくわからん。
Hey, regret's way heavy on people. Ruin badge, sure, buddy.
Yep. And then Kiriko is life. He is like, it's time for side quests. Or something.
That's probably enough for now.
Yeah, it's... How long have we been streaming for? Let's see.
4 hours.
4 hours. That's... And we did, like, huge plot things. We got, like, a main story boss defeated. We did a lot. We went through an entire dungeon and did, a bunch of story and character things in it. So I think that's a good run for now. Saying, like, bye or whatever is hard when you complete stream. Basically, we did things. We are the two toys that play and do the things, and we sure did.
We sure did things, because things are now done. Anyway, no, yeah. Two toys. We did the thing. We did the dungeon. We did the plot. We've got 2 new party members who absolutely need leveling up and side questy things to do, and we'll worry about that next time.
So, stream over. Until next time. And then stream start. And then the stream will be over again. And then the stream will start again. It's what we do. It is a cycle of streaming.
The infinite cycle of streaming.
It's true. For the infinite cycle of streaming. For every stream that starts, a stream must end. Often and always, it is the same stream that starts. Unless starting a stream here ends a stream elsewhere. In which case, that would be concerning, I think.
I am concerned, alright?
We're gonna make less sense the longer we say this goodbye, are we? We're gonna devolve down this spiral of madness and incoherency, and sooner or later it's just gonna be like, what are they even talking about? It's like, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm just a airheaded toy. Do you think I know anything?
Same head.